What's up, everybody? It is your boy Corey giving you tips on how to join the Greek organization of your choice. But today we're going to be talking about how to join a Greek organization if you're older. I've been getting this question a lot in my comment section, so I figured I might as well make a video on it since so many people are asking. So I'm gonna give y'all some tips and tricks and let y'all know if it's possible or if it's not possible, the minimum age, so I'm gonna let y'all know. So let's get into the video. Before we get into the video, if you're new to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and also consider hitting that like button. Returning subscribers, smash that like button. Notification gang, head down to the comment section and leave a comment. All right, so if you're older, and when I say older, I'm talking about you're in undergrad, you're not in graduate school, you're in undergrad, and let's say you're over 20, you're over 25. You're over 25 and in undergrad. Might be a freshman, sophomore in undergrad, and you're trying to join a Greek organization, whether that's a fraternity or a sorority. I will say this, there's no minimum age requirement if you're in college. You be 30 and want to express interest in joining an undergrad chapter. That's perfectly fine. You can be 40 and want to express interest in joining an undergrad chapter. You just started on your bachelor's degree a little later. That's perfectly fine. But there is some stipulations that will go through someone that's in a chapter, in an undergrad chapter's mind. If you're trying to join and you're a little bit older, let's say you're 28, 29, you need to have your stuff lined up as far as you need to be involved on campus, you need to be immersed on campus. That's things that fraternities and sororities are looking for. You need to be involved, you need to be in an organization, you need to be coming up as a leader. And if you're able to portray some of those things as an older member, then you have a better chance of getting in. But if you just go to class and that's it, it's not gonna work out in your favor. It's not gonna work out because people in these organizations are looking for people that can come in and help the organization grow and put in work and come in and give their advice and input and come into the chapter knowing good and well that they have time for it. The thing about older interests is a lot of guys and girls that's over the age of 27, 28, they have other obligations that they have to get through and have in their life that the typical undergrad doesn't have to worry about right then and there. You know, undergrads, only thing they worry about is probably a part-time job and going to classes. Older guys, older girls, you might have a wife, you might have kids, you might have a part-time job that takes away from your time after classes. You might not have as much time as a typical undergraduate student. When shaping up a line, it's a lot of things that go into it. They have to make sure the line mesh well together. They gotta make sure everyone respects each other. They gotta make sure everyone has time, things like that. So if you're 29 and the oldest, the next oldest is around 23, 22, it might not be a balance with the current line. They might hang out with each other but not want to hang out with you because you're a little bit older and might not do the same things that they do. They might want to go to the party, they might want to club, they might want to do all this, but you might be focused on not going to parties, not doing this with them. So then they'll make you look like an outsider because they're hanging together and then, you're not hanging with them. So they have different things that they're looking for, and then older people have a little bit other things that they're looking for in an organization. If you're able to portray like, hey, I'm older, but I'm down to do this and that, don't think that I'm not able to do this and that, they might be able to look past that and help you out. But 9 times out of 10, if you're over the age about 27, 20, 28, most likely they'll recommend graduate chapter to you. And don't knock graduate chapter. Graduate chapter is built for older people. Of course, you have to have a degree in order to go through the graduate process. You might have to wait a little bit, but it will be better for you as far as timing. Their process is really built on making sure you still have time for family, making sure you still have time for your job, making sure you still have time to handle the obligations that you have. So graduate chapter might be the best fit for you, and you might realize that yourself, that people are more mature in graduate chapter. It's something you have to look into, but it's no harm in expressing interest in an undergrad chapter while you're at that university or college. It's not gonna look down on you, but they should give you the best advice. If they think it's an option for you, they'll invite you for an interview, and that's where you need to let them know what your intentions are. Because the thing about it is, it's hard to gauge older guys. You don't know, or older girls, you don't know what their intentions are. If they're trying to join because they're trying to build themselves, or it's something they've been wanting to do for a while. You never know. So for them, it's hard to gauge. You have to kind of portray and let the people that's in the chapter you want to join know what your intentions are up front, because then they wouldn't make an assumption, then they wouldn't make these preconceived notions. They already know what you're about, and it will give you a better edge as far as getting into that organization. If they recommend graduate chapter to you, do some research on it. They will give you contact information, all of that, to help you get there. Not saying that you're not a fit for the organization. The timing isn't just right just yet.
Yeah, going 8 like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling blow, ooh, change on skateboard P. Bling blow, ooh, change on skateboard P. Yeah, going 8 like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling blow, ooh, change on skateboard P. Ooh, bling blow, ooh, change on skateboard P.